Scorers, welcome back. We are back to Are You a Casual? Do you really know basketball? Or are you echoing media narrative? Who had the most 50-point games in one season?
Kobe Bryant.
Who's a better scorer, Kobe Bryant or Jordan?
I think for me, I would say Kobe. I actually got to watch Kobe play, got to see him play numerous times live, got to actually see how he scores, just different things that he did on the court.
It's like the iPhone, like every year it upgrades. Like Kobe replicating Jordan, he upgraded it.
Jordan was first though. He did it first. Like
Where's
we do
Kobe?
have the chance to see like his games is all recorded. We can just sit there and just watch all of it. It's too.
I'm big on competition. I'm not sitting here saying that the guys that Jordan played against wasn't NBA players, because obviously they were. But when it comes to the competition that Kobe had to play against and how he had to score, like we got to remember, Kobe was also playing with a Shaq. Why do you think people discount LeBron James' killer instinct?
Because he's not shooting at the last shot every time. People tie that with like killer instinct. Like, you got to shoot the ball to have the killer instinct.
I say those people are casuals, because if you look up who has the most playoff buzzer beaters, it's LeBron James.
Again, the first person that everybody got to see do it was Jordan.
Right.
The second person was Kobe. So like to them, like that's what killer instinct was. That's what was driven in like the media. Like this is what killer instinct is. This is the Mamba mentality.
Scorers, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share. We want to keep boosting it up because we want to do great things, and we need your help to be part of this greatness, a part of this journey. We are back to Are You a Casual? Are you a casual? Do you really know basketball? Or are you echoing media narratives? Do you understand it? Or are you just cherry picking everyone else's opinion? We'll see on this episode of Are You a Casual? Today I got my guys with me. Please welcome yourself, because I don't feel like doing no more introduction.
RJ Howard.
My man RJ Howard, talk to him.
Oh, he said talk to him.
Oh, talk to him? Oh,
Oh, no, you
That's
know.
what
You
I was
good.
saying.
RJ Howard is enough. Tell me your background, just in case they the first.
Basketball trainer. Trained in Santa Monica Palisades area for the past 10 years. Played some JUCO basketball, Southwest.
Okay. So we got a college hooper. It's a skill developer.
They was in the comments saying we couldn't play JUCO, I guess.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They gonna talk it.
Yeah.
Who I have to his right?
I'm DeRay Elliott, Men's League All-Star. Coach, trainer as well. Pass it to my boy.
Yo, Chris Sully, high school JV and varsity coach, basketball trainer as well.
All right. My man DeRay also played professional sports too. Professional basketball. And I'm your host, Sean Amos. And I played a little basketball in my day. Some Division II, you know what I mean? I played a little bit. And I also have been coaching for the last 17 years at every level but pro. But that's neither here or there. I'm just hosting now. I'm just like you. I want to know about basketball more in depth and more insight to get more perspective, because I just love the game. I simply love the game. So we got a good one today, fellas. We got a good one. We're going to test the knowledge. We're not only going to answer questions, right? We want to go in detail. So when I ask this question, make sure you guys hit the buzzer. First question. Let me get this out. Who led the league in 3 points made in 2024 and 25? No, Sally, let's go.
Go ahead, Sally. You got it.
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards. Is that correct? Survey says. That's correct. Anthony Edwards is there. Now, this is a tricky era, fellas. This is a tricky era. When I say tricky, I mean everyone is watching the three-point era, and they're saying it's hurting the game. Do you guys feel like the three-point era is hurting the game in the way they play?
Yes, because I've seen it progress from when I was in college to now. Like when I was in college, I think it was my senior year, my coach randomly started talking about like analytics of shooting more threes. It's like we have one three-point shooter on the team. So would you rather a bunch of people who can't shoot threes just jacking up threes, or getting layups, playing good offense, and then just being a trainer now? All the kids come in the gym and start shooting from half court. That's why all their forms are terrible, and you got to work on form for 6 months instead of just come here for 3 weeks, get a good form, and then progress moving back.
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay. What about you, Sally?
I say yes and no for the same reasons. Yes, for what DeRay said, but also no because I think it's opening up the game more. It has made it so like, because at one point like you had to be super athletic to play, Like now, somebody who's not athletic has a kind of a chance, right? Like if you can make shots, you can have a chance,
Right.
Right? Because now you can space the floor. The best play, like now, more players have more options to be on the floor. To me, I guess,
Right.
Like you're not just a screener, you're not just a ball mover, or you're not just a scorer. Like if you could just catch and shoot, you can always find a team now. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with both reasons. Like the training aspect is definitely tough with all. Dang, why you gotta shoot like this? Why I gotta start under the rim before I can start stepping out here?
Right.
But that makes the training job like more valuable. Like you gotta teach this kind of stuff. But it does like give more options to basketball. Like it makes it more interesting to watch. Like different schemes, different setups. Like who can we help off of? It's like you can't really help nothing. People still get to the basket still too. Like we can get more highlights off of this stuff. So
Yeah, like Anthony Edwards, he go dunk on you.
Yeah.
Lead the league in threes.
I agree. I think it's two-headed for me. It's a two-headed sword to me. I think it hurts the game when, like you said, you got a team or a bunch of players who can't shoot. Right? Like we don't understand is a percentage when we take shooting.
Right.
If you shoot 10 of them and you make 3, 2, that's 20 to 30%.
Right.
You are not a three-point shooter.
At all.
If you shooting 10 by yourself and you made 3, 4, you are not a three-point shooter.
If you make 3 by yourself, you're not making any in the game.
Yes. So my thing is, I don't mind it when it comes to the work ethic, right? Like, so you have a team that's actually putting the work in.
Yeah.
That's a little different. But if you're the Portland Trailblazers and you finishing a game and you are 14 for 52, then you shouldn't be shooting threes. Exactly. And that's why I feel like it hurts the game because you guys are professionals and you have professional coaches and you guys know this ain't good.
Right.
I get the analytics part. Maybe we gotta play faster. Maybe we gotta play better defense. But it can't be shot for shot.
Right.
It can't be that.
Right.
Let me ask you another question with that. Who you think? Now, obviously, Steph Curry has changed the game with shooting threes. Obviously, James Harden's done it. Who do you credit the most between? I mean, not between. I don't want to single them out and say them two, but out of that 2010s era, because that's where it started. Who do you credit the most? Was it the Warriors system? Was it Curry? Was it Harden? Who do you think has the most impact in the 3-point era?
I think it was both.
Yeah.
Both.
Dame was part of that era.
Yeah, Dame was too, but Dame was kind of like by himself. Like that team era, like the Rockets shot a gang of threes as a team.
Facts.
The Warriors shot a gang of threes as a team. Whereas like Portland, it was kind of just like Dame shooting them.
Right.
I mean, CJ McCollum did get him up too, but not
He was
like
a midi guy though.
yeah, he was getting to the mid, but I think just more of the system, like it opened up the game to like more threes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd agree because to me, Klay Thompson and Steph are the two best 3-point shooters ever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
You got both of them on the same team, and the stuff they were doing, like people forget because Klay missed those 2 years on the back end, just being hurt. He had 37 in a quarter. He had 62 on 11 dribbles. Like all the things he was doing, just catch and shoot. So I think just that alone also shows you the impact the Warriors had.
I agree. Either way, kids, get in the gym and work on that shot if you want to be a 3-point shooter.
Facts. If you can't make a free throw, I hope the camera zooms in. Do not shoot a 3.
All right, the second question. Who was the tallest man to play in the NBA? George Marathon, Yao Ming, Victor Wembanyama, Sean Bradley, or Manute Bol? Direct. Go.
Manute Bol and George, who were both 7'7".
George, that's correct. That is correct.
Tie him
Now,
up.
that's it. Now, here's the reason why I asked that question is because what are the differences you see in the 7-footers from, let's push it to 2010s to and the 90s, from the 7-footers from the 90s to the 2010s, 90s to 2000, and what's the difference you see?
The evolution of the game.
Evolution. What was it? What can a 7-footer do now that they couldn't do in the 90s?
I wouldn't. That's very interesting because like you wouldn't know what they couldn't do,
Right.
Because the game didn't allow 7-footers to do anything else other than be on the block, block shots, rebound.
Right.
Whereas now the game has allowed 7-footers to be able to put it on the ground, shoot threes. You kind of have to, right? But like it has opened up their game so much more. So like, I guess that's what it would be. Like the game has just evolved so much that guys have to put the ball on the ground now, even if you 7 feet.
Yeah, I mean, I agree slightly, and I slightly disagree. I think it's still kind of fool's gold. I think there's always outliers. Because, like, we got, like, Wemby, Jokic. I think besides them two, who's really, like, and even with Jokic, he's not really putting the ball on the floor. You know?
Right.
Wemby's putting the ball on the floor, but that's just, like they call them aliens, like once in a lifetime. Most 7-footers in the league, if you look at them, they're still in their traditional rebound, block shots. They might stretch out or shoot a 3 now like Sabonis, but that's like the extent of what they're doing.
Right, right.
So I'm in the middle on that one.
I agree with Ray on that one. They are in the middle with it. Like you don't see, you got what Chet Holmgren's. It's not.
Yeah,
he's not even
same
like a
thing.
big. He's a 4. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Like it's just different pace of a game that we.
Even that, right? Like your 7-footer being your 4.
That is true. That also is
You know what I
different
mean?
as well.
Like your 7-footer back in the day was your center.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
I put Chet in that same outlier category.
Right. So here's what I see. Like I'm with Sully on this one. It's not about what they couldn't do, it's about what they was allowed to do. Right? Like so I know you would go into practice and then they separate both guards and bigs and y'all work on skill work, whatever the case may be. So now I'm thinking to myself, when you do, now you guys are trainers and you guys are coaches. When you do have that tall kid, knowing where the game is right now, even though he probably doesn't show too much of ball handling ability, do you still try to work on him with that stuff? Do you still say, you know what?
Yeah.
Like he say, Coach, look at this sky hook.
Yeah.
And do you still like, okay, that's cool, 2-ball dribble first.
Yeah. I just look at it as like every kid, just the way basketball's going, you got to be able to do everything. And also, like, say I got a kid that's, let's say, 16 and he's 6'9", then maybe I'm working more post stuff. But mostly because I work with her between like 5 to like 11. That age, like you might be the tallest kid now, but in 5 years, you might just be point guard height.
Right.
So I try to give them everything now. And then also it's just going to be beneficial when they play. They can post, they can shoot, they can dribble. So it just makes them more dominant as well, whatever team they go to.
Agree. I feel like all players have to do everything. All players have to learn how to pass, shoot, dribble, and just make good decisions. Though, like decision making is probably one of the most important things I teach with a lot of these bigs, and like it translates. Like look at like guys like Jokic, like his decision making is off the charts. So like that's one thing I try to coach it to guys.
So you guys give your coach, your players room to explore. So if you're big, take the ball off the glass, he can push.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. I like it.
I got a question for y'all. Would y'all rather y'all center, height doesn't matter, have 10 assists or make 10 threes in a game? Would y'all be more impressed with?
The 10
assists.
10 assists.
Yeah,
same.
10
You made
assists. I'm
somebody
not gonna
better.
lie. Because 10, I'm with the 10 assists simply because if he's shooting a bunch of threes, like, all right, he made 10 threes, how many did he have to shoot to make them? You know what I'm saying? Like, now you're not even a threat down low. Now I'm sitting in the whole game, go down low. Get down there.
Facts.
All right, your next question, fellas. Who scored the most 50-point games in a row besides Will? Besides Will, we already know what he do. Your options are Devin Booker, Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson, James Harden, Michael Jordan.
Kobe Bean.
I'm not even working.
Kobe Bean Bryant. Now, how many? It's not working.
Look.
Come on, gang. You losing points because you ain't paying attention to
I'm
detail.
a trainer. I'm training you how to use the button. Bro.
Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant scored the most 50-point games. How many did he score?
I think it was, 4?
Four.
Yeah.
4 in one season. And he was on a tear.
Yeah.
He was on a tear, bro. We want to talk about him in a second. Let's get to the next question. Who had the most 50-point games in one season? James Harden, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Antoine Jameson, or Michael Jordan?
Kobe Bryant.
How many did he have?
10.
Ooh, yes, he did. He had 10. Kobe Bryant had 10. And let's get to the next question. And then we're going to talk about all these questions. Who had the most 50-point games in their career besides Wilt? I know everybody like, Wilt, what about Wilt? Wilt, we know. He had 118 of them. We got it.
Plumbers.
But out of these guys, Steph Curry, LeBron, Damian Lillard, Michael Jordan, or Kobe?
It was Jordan.
Jordan, how many did Jordan have?
I think it was like 31.
That is correct. Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan had 31.
Jordan, yeah.
31 for the plus games. Now, let me ask y'all this. Out of all three of those questions, Kobe Bryant took up two of the answers.
Right.
Who's a better scorer, Kobe Bryant or Jordan?
I mean, when you're a Bron fan, these conversations you usually stay out of.
You don't get these ones.
I think for me, I would say Kobe, only because I only got to watch Jordan on like playback.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I actually got to watch Kobe play, got to see him play numerous times live, got to actually see how he scores, just different things that he did on the court. So for me personally, I would say Kobe.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Kobe just because it's like the iPhone. Like every year it upgrades. Like Kobe replicating Jordan, he upgraded it. The footwork, the way he scored, the way he shot the ball. And I never seen Jordan have a messed up right shoulder and turn over the left shoulder and shoot a fadeaway three in the corner. So I'm gonna go with Kobe.
I'm conflicted though. I'm like in my head, like Jordan was first though. You know what I mean? Like
I hear you.
He
but
did it first. Like
where's
we do
Kobe?
have the chance to see like his games is all recorded. We can just sit there and just watch all these games too. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
valid. So have you watched all of them? All right. Then. So what are we talking about?
But
today?
nah. I like Jordan. I'm gonna go with Jordan.
I hear you.
I'm gonna say Kobe. The reason why I'm gonna say Kobe is because I'm big on competition.
Yeah.
Like I grew up in Philly, and you can't sit around and talk about no goddamn. I averaged 35 points. And you played in the suburb league,
Right.
versus the dude who played in a pub league. It's two different scores, two different beasts, two different animals.
Right.
I'm not sitting here saying that the guys that Jordan played against wasn't NBA players, because obviously they were.
Right.
But when it comes to the competition that Kobe had to play against, and what he had and how he had to score, like we got to remember, Kobe was also playing with a Shaq. He was also playing with somebody else who was averaging 29 points, 28 points as well.
Thanks.
I think that's hard to do. I think that's hard to score 27 with someone else.
Yeah,
Right?
that's valid.
And then you're not the vocal point of the offense. So that speaks a lot towards Kobe. Let me ask you another question. If we saying Kobe was a better scorer, and Michael Jordan was a scorer, and that's what everyone pretty much fell in love with, and obviously the mindset that he had. But Kobe has also a great mindset. Why don't people put Kobe before Jordan?
I think
Because they were born in either the 60s or the 70s. So they can't comprehend the evolution of the game. You know.
But no, I think it's why I feel conflicted because like I agree with all the points for Kobe. Like I want to say Kobe, but like Jordan came first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Like that's what made me go like, yeah.
He's the creator of it, right? And Kobe took that blueprint and did what he did with it, but he's like the originator. So like it's like
I was hesitant.
people are more prone to take the first.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Like when you're the first to do it, people want to say that
got you.
you're the greatest to do it.
Right.
Right? Here's the reason, I said this before, the reason why I don't put Kobe ahead of Jordan when I'm ranking is it's just harder to argue for him past Jordan simply because he copied Jordan. Now, if he had a whole different style of scoring, right, it'd be a different conversation. Then the stories is different as well. Versus like Jordan came in, having to be the face. Kobe could have easily been a player who never averaged over 22 points, and that would have been a win for the Lakers, considering the fact that he was drafted 13th, right? 13th out of high school. You find him at some point averaged 22 points.
Right.
That would have been a win for the Lakers. He put himself to that, so you got to give him respect. You got to give him respect for that. But because he did upgrade the style.
Right.
Like he did, like you said, the phone analogy, facts. But I don't put Kobe as the GOAT or before Jordan, because he copied the style, and then it's just harder for me to argue at a barbershop.
Yeah. I'll go a step further. I'll go a step further with the argument you guys had about putting him over Jordan with scoring. I look at like all the scoring and being the greatest of things is like they always say records are meant to be broken, right? So if you're the greatest because you scored 15,000 points, somebody scored 16,000 points, that means they are now the greatest. So you're no longer the greatest. That's just my take on it.
Okay, that's fair. Well, you guys let us know. In the comments, who do you think is the better scorer, Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant? Also, let us know who is ahead of who, Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan. On to the next question. What current player scored the most points in a single playoff game? Wait a minute.
Like a penalty
Wait a
on
minute.
that.
Yes, fellas. Jesus. Now, because I got to talk to the audience. The audience have some.
Audience got to
Now, audience, scores. Remember, current player. Your options are LeBron James, Damian Lillard, Donovan Mitchell, Jimmy Butler, or Nikola Jokic. There we go. Thank you. Let's go.
All right, I'm going to go with Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell. All right, so
How many points?
There we go. How many points?
57.
57. Donovan Mitchell for 57. That is correct. Now, here's my question to you. Why do you think the new generation of basketball players don't get the credit they deserve when it comes to their skill set?
I think it's because everybody now has the same skill set. So it's harder for say, they used to say like the eye test. Like back in the day, you can go in the gym, you see, okay, like say we had Kobe, Hakeem, Shaq, and say like Ray Allen in the gym together. Right? You can look at each one of the players and see that they're different versus now you go in a gym and you'll see like, especially like as trainers, I notice it. We all have a style and all of our kids mirror that style. So it's hard to
100%.
see like the difference in what each skill set is. So I think that's why.
I agree with DeRay. I didn't think about it like that, but since he had made that point, that sounds very true. Because it's just hard. Like you see the same game, you see everybody playing the same way. Every time you turn on the TV, it's not too many things different. I think that's why so many people love Jokic because it's different. You know, it's like, oh my God, this big is throwing behind the back passes. He's throwing it through people. Whereas like for the guards, it's like, oh well, they all kind of the same.
Right.
You know, people like Anthony Edwards because he's one of those who jumps out the gym consistently. But other than that, like they all kind of get to the same bag.
I agree
with that. Like, there's not too many explosive guards in the game anymore. Like, you got young BJ coming in, but it's not too many explosive guards in the game. That's just like eye appealing. Like, oh, like probably back then in the days, more people getting to the rim, just booming on everybody. Like when you think about them 2000 eras, like.
So just to piggyback off of what DeRay said, right? DeRay, you're saying everyone has the same skill.
Yeah.
I agree. The difference, though, from now and then is that everyone not only has the same skill, they also have a chance to showcase their skills.
Sorry.
Right? Like, so you hear so many stories of of NBA players like, man, I used to cook him in practice. But their role was, hey, when you get that rebound, just wait for the guard to come down because they got their job to do. Versus now, it's like, if you was cooking in practice, they respecting it, and they letting you do those things in the game.
Yeah.
So it's really hard for the average fan or the casual fan or even just anyone in general to really differentiate who's really good outside of it. Like Anthony Edwards is an amazing player.
Right.
Will we consider Anthony Edwards a generational talent?
That's a great question.
No.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right?
Probably not, right?
I wouldn't think he's a generational talent,
Generational.
right?
Yeah. What do you guys classify that was generational?
Something we haven't seen. Like I think Wemby.
Yeah,
Wemby.
definitely.
I think Jokic could be considered a Giannis.
But Jokic wasn't a generational talent when you was thinking about him coming into the league, though. You think about that? Like,
I mean, to be honest, nobody
got
thought
drafted in
Jokic was.
commercial.
Yeah, like
I
nobody
didn't know
had
who he
that.
was.
A Luka.
I don't know if I'll go Luka.
You gotta go Luka.
The reason why I won't go
generational.
Luka because like the way he scores, we've seen Harden do it, we've seen KD do it. So it's like he's
Okay.
scoring at a high level, but he's not.
But
doing
he assists
anything.
and rebounds though.
Yeah,
that's part of the
Then we
talent.
got LeBron. He done the same thing, and then LeBron was 10 times more athletic. That's why I don't
okay,
look at Luka.
okay.
I look at Luka as like the Timu LeBron, basically.
The who?
Timu.
Timu.
Yeah,
Timu
yeah.
LeBron.
Timu
That's
Gotcha.
That's, hey,
It's not.
I get that.
It's not. I'm just saying, like,
I
when you
hear
look
you,
at the
but
way
dang.
they play the exact same way.
I'm not
LeBron
disagreeing.
is just jumping
More
over the
athletic,
backboard, and Luka can't jump over a piece of
This is you
paper.
said it.
Luka also is not going to slide a half a centimeter to the left to play defense.
Right.
Whereas LeBron was sprinting baseline to baseline, blocking shots. So that's why I wouldn't say Luka's generational.
So you wouldn't say he a generational talent.
Yeah.
Okay. I get it. I totally get it.
Yeah.
I think when I say talent though, when I look at Luka's talent, LeBron does the same thing, but he does it in his way, right? So if Luka's doing what LeBron's doing without the speed, without the explosiveness, that's talent. That's a general. We haven't seen it. We haven't seen it
Then
from
we
anyone
go
else.
Harden was doing the same thing.
Harden was still explosive.
Yeah.
Harden was
He's
still
on that right
Harden
there.
was a dog.
Yeah.
With he
I
and he
guess.
didn't get rebounds.
He had triple
He
doubles.
he had triple doubles, but we wasn't
This
looking
man was
like
getting, what was it, 2015, 16? Harden
he
was
was
getting,
getting them triple
60
dubs.
triple doubles consistently.
that. But that was so I like to call those moments like snapshots. Like they snapshots. Like that's not the makeup. That's not who he was. Like I said this.
Okay.
I said this on on one of my clips, and this, we talk about Tim Duncan and Giannis,
Yeah.
right? And somebody sent me this clip with Tim Duncan coming down, running coast to coast, and he do a right to left crossover.
That is a
Like,
snapshot. for
yeah, like
sure.
it's like that's
Yeah,
he
you gonna
can
see-
dribble,
you gonna see
but it's
Tim-
not his game.
This
Like
is
you
what
know
I tell
what I mean?
people. Every NBA player, if they work out, can dribble, shoot, pass, all those things, because that's what they work on all day long. It's different when they go play in the game. So
Right.
they might get one possession where, like we all coaching trainers, we might have that kid where we've been working with something all season. We see no glimpses of it. And then randomly in the game one day, he'll get a rebound, make crossover, make a layup. And you won't ever see him do it again. So
I agree. I still think Luka's the generational talent. I don't think Anthony Edwards is a generational talent. I think he's in a good position to do what he does. I think he's an amazing talent. I might offend people and people might go crazy on this one, but I don't see much difference between Anthony Edwards and Donovan Mitchell.
I'm right there with you because I look at Donovan Mitchell.
Other than height.
Yeah, other than height, but I look at them as the same because Donovan Mitchell, he's in the West, conference finals, nothing. East, don't even make it to conference finals. And Mitchell, to me, his next step was making it to the finals last year. You made it to the conference finals. You guys made a somewhat huge trade. You got back to the conference finals and lost again. So, and you beat the defending champions the year before to get to the conference finals. So that's why I'm in the same boat with it.
That's fair. I agree with that. I can't disagree with that one.
The only thing is, I think Anthony Edwards has more time.
I was gonna say he's a little bit younger than
Yeah,
us.
he got
younger,
more time.
so he has
but
more
we said the
time.
same thing about Mitchell.
But Mitchell was killing for Utah too.
Yeah, but see,
Yeah, and they
I
got
just-
put on that 3-1.
I don't think I've said this before. I don't think Mitchell has that it factor to like win a series.
Yeah,
I
I
think
agree.
Anthony Edwards is figuring out that it factor, and has that mode to take over to win a series.
Yeah, I could see what you're saying. I would go, if I were to, any difference between them, Anthony Edwards to me can continuously be a number one option. To me, Donovan Mitchell is a glorified number two that just keeps getting number one because they don't have a number one on his team.
Dang.
I know we have this conversation.
So y'all feel like
Definitely.
so what team Donovan? So y'all feel like if Donovan Mitchell go to another team, he would be a number
If
two.
you put Donovan Mitchell on the Lakers, if you put
I mean, that's Lakers is
Hey,
easy.
you
That's
put him
Lakers
on, if
too
you
easy.
put him on the Kings, I still
You
take.
think he'll be number two
Yeah.
for the Kings?
Yeah, I'm gonna let Levine shoot the ball more. Than
Heck,
Donovan.
Levine ain't gonna shoot the ball more than him.
I might let
He ain't gonna
DeRozan,
want to shoot it.
I might let Russ. I might let
Hell
Sabonis. I
nah,
might even let Keegan Murray get more.
We do it. The
You-
spider,
oh, chill out,
the
chill out,
spider
son. Chill out.
disrespect is crazy.
little-
Because
Wow.
it's also with him. It's like I don't want to compare him to Kyle Lowry, but it's the inconsistency. Like,
It
both
ain't
have-
Kyle Lowry.
No, I'm
Yeah,
saying
like, I
the
love Kyle.
I'm saying the inconsistency.
Okay,
they'll give
okay.
you great numbers, and then they'll have a game in the playoffs where it's like series tied 2-2, and they got 10 points.
So here's my thing, right? Because I think everybody gets to this, where it's like we look at the player now
Right.
versus like who he was. Like we had to do. I haven't did a comparison on this, but we had to do both player. I mean, with Anthony Edwards in year 5. Where's Donovan Mitchell at? It is year 9. So I look at it like year 5, he was consistent.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. You know what it is? I mean, I don't want to project on these guys. When they get the max contracts, bro.
It's downhill.
Yeah, like that's what.
Downhill.
Because you know what it is? I think a lot of guys, their goal is to make the NBA.
Right.
I don't think no kid, like I don't think some of these guys are like, man, I want to be better than Kobe. I'm going to be better than Bron.
Yeah.
I think they're so in love with the idea, just like, yo, I just made the league. Kobe, the greatest ever. I don't want to. Like, that was the difference between Kobe and anyone else. I want to be better than Jordan. Yeah. That's the same thing with LeBron. Like, I want to be better than all y'all, and I'm going to do it my way, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like one of them things where I want to see where Anthony Edwards is in year 9 if he ain't win a championship. Are we still looking at him dropping 30 points a game? Is he still the same guy, or does Minnesota move away from him like the Utah did? Let's move on to the next question here. Who's the youngest player to play in the NBA? Your options are Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, T-Mac, Jermaine O'Neal, or Andrew Bynum. Andrew Bynum is correct. Yeah. We got him on the board.
He's a 7-foot engineer now.
I'm going to ask you guys this. Is he an engineer now?
Something like that.
Good for him.
Yeah, engineer.
Who is the oldest player to play in the NBA? Kevin Willis, Robert Parrish, Nate Hickey, LeBron James, or Udonis Haslem?
It's Nate Hickey for now.
Nate Hickey for now. Yeah, Nate Hickey for now. How old was Nate?
I think he was 45.
45 years old.
363 days. He could have lasted 2 more days, bro, to be 46.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
He just added 2
they
days.
said the thing I saw, said he only played 2 games. Said he was the coach. He like made himself a player for like 2 games or something.
Oh, shoot. Yeah. Nate. Shout out to Nate Hickey, man. I mean, I don't know he's still alive, but, you know. Now, as you all know, the players are committing to pro and then being like, you know what? I'm going back to college. How do you guys feel about that? Do you feel like it's okay for these players to go pro and then go back to college?
I feel like it's a hard no for me, man.
Hard no?
Hard no.
Why?
Because once you go play professional, like I understand like other countries, you got guys like Luka who started playing pro over there at like 15. Mm-hmm. That's completely different than when you went to college, were good enough to go pro, went pro, played a couple games or a season, whatever the case is, weren't that good, and then we're like, oh, I'm gonna go back to college. To me, that's like it's ruining the game. When I think the college game was already ruined with the whole COVID rule, like all the people getting that extra year. So it was like they got the extra year, so there was people who were, like 26 now playing, and now you got dudes coming back pros. Like I seen Kyrie Walker talking about he's about to commit, and Kenny Laughlin Jr. I'm like, bro, you had 50 in an NBA game. Like, why are you trying to go back to college?
What about you, Sally?
It's hurting the game, and then it hurts the high school kid, right? Like so many high school kids are not getting looks, getting recruited because
It's D2.
Division
No,
2,
joking,
Division
I'm
1,
You got all the
Division
dudes that was
3,
D1,
doesn't
they going
matter.
down to D2 now. So
You
it's
know, and it hurts everybody, right? Because now, you know, college coach is thinking about his career. I mean, his livelihood.
Right.
He's gonna go get that 25, 26-year-old pro who he doesn't have to worry about. Whereas for a high school kid, I got to worry about you. I'm taking you away from home for the first time, putting you around a bunch of different distractions and everything. I got to worry about you. Whereas if they go get these pros, they don't got to worry about them. They already know what to do. I think it's crazy that a pro, a grown adult, wants to go back to college and have rules and regulations. Like what type?
I agree.
What is it? Like, what are we
You
doing?
just went from no curfew to now you got to be in your room by 8:30 on the road. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
Nah, bro, forget. That's crazy though. Like to come back pro, but like, what about the guys that wasn't good though? Like that, the young bucks that probably did need it though. Like maybe Bronny. How would you feel if Bronny wanted to go back to college?
My stance is the same.
I'm
Once
still
you make
saying
that
the same.
decision and you sign that paperwork,
You
it's
a
a wrap,
pro.
bro. You're a pro. You got to figure it out. It's like, I don't even know how to put it in like regular life terms because it's just that much of an anomaly. It's like
Here's my take on it.
It's like going to college and saying, this is
here's
go back to high school. Like, what?
Yeah,
this
yeah.
math is a little too hard for me.
Like, I'm about to be
wanna
around
go-
kids. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, why?
I think. All right, here's my thing. Right, I think I never liked that rule. If you enter the draft and don't get picked, now you're done. I never liked that rule. I never liked that.
Yeah, see that makes sense because you didn't officially go. Play,
Yeah,
you
so
didn't get drafted.
I think those type of players
Yeah.
should be able to
For sure.
should be able to if they have eligibility left,
Yeah.
right? But if we're going to do it this way,
Yeah.
I think they should cap it, right? Like you can't be removed from college more than a year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, all right,
I'd give it 2 years just because, like, the NCAA's process of like clearing you and all that stuff takes time.
all right, so 2 years.
I'll give it 2
I
years.
think it does need to, and I think you need to have an age cap as
Yeah,
well,
agreed.
because here's the thing: I'm older now. If I'm tussling with a 24-year-old, 23-year-old, I got grown man strength.
Exactly.
I'm a grown man. You know what I mean? I might hurt you. You know, you about 21. You it ain't nothing you can do with me, bro.
Exactly.
So, for me, I think it needs to be caps in this if we're going to do it this way. I understand why we want to do it this way because we're like, the money's there.
Right. Yeah.
The money's there for my school now.
Right.
If I got the best team, I get more money. We get more money. So if I want to get the best team, I go with some older guys. That's understandable.
Yeah.
But we have to have better rules, though.
Yeah.
You don't want to completely wipe away the young guys. Now, young guys, regardless of what we saying up here, if you want to play college basketball, you understand what you're up against. Grown men.
Exactly.
So you can't be sitting in no gym with one trainer and he telling you to go around cones and catch a tennis ball while you dribbling. You got to go out there and play with some grown men.
Exactly.
So you used to playing with grown men.
And that should have been a method no matter what.
No matter what,
Exactly.
1,000%. You should be playing with grown men so you know how to play against grown men.
Right.
Because that's the only way. If I was a kid or if I was young and I was looking to get to a Division I or Division II, whatever,
Right.
the only way I can combat this whole thing is let me play against some grown men, bro.
Exactly.
Let me go ask the local junior college coach, can I practice with them?
Right.
When they're available. You know what I mean? But I agree with you though. I think it does ruin the game. For me as a fan of college basketball, right? It ruins it because I used to like cheering for the young guys. You know what I mean? The kid who we watched All-American, and he 18, 17, 19 years old, and you just sitting there on a good Saturday morning watching him play.
Right.
Now you're looking at a grown man, 28, 29.
I'm looking at dudes my age.
Yeah, right.
Man, I'm about to go
And I'm
back.
like, bro, I ain't really cheering. I ain't
Exactly.
cheering for nobody in no adult league game.
Exactly.
I don't go to adult leagues and
Right.
sit there and be like, yeah, let's go. No, I'm sitting there watching, waiting for my turn to get on the court.
Exactly.
And that's how I feel when I watch some of these older guys. I feel like I'm watching an adult league. I'm watching an adult league that's sponsored by an institution.
But here's my thing too. Like, what are you go back. Like, what's your goal after? Go back pro? Like, it didn't work.
I mean, there's a lot of
before?
money for them though. They get like they gonna get more money
Yeah,
than
no,
them
that's
at a coffee. You working at a coffee shop.
No, that's facts. I understand everything, all the way down to the money. But it's just still, to me personally, like we was talking about this before we even came on. We were like, if we went and trained for 6 months and went and played JUCO basketball, I'm going to average 50. Just because, and I'm not shooting no jumpers. I'm going to stand on the block, over the shoulder, layup. So just off that standpoint alone, I couldn't live with myself. All right, I went pro or whatever the case is, league. Now I'm about to go back to college.
I don't think the league getting those guys though. I don't think the league
Yeah, they're
is
not
checking
going
for
back.
27
they're
year
not
olds.
going
Yeah,
to the
they're not-
league.
they're not going to
but
the league,
You
bro.
already didn't make the league, or you made the league and you
Yeah.
got bounced out. Like, what's your goal now? Just to get some money for 1 or 2
Exactly.
years? What are you gonna do after?
Right.
That's facts.
You still gonna be in the same spot.
All right. Well, you guys let us know how y'all feel about players going back to college and utilizing their eligibility. Let us know in the comments. All right, next question. This player was facing an elimination game, and his legacy was on the line. He scored 45 points. 30 of those points were scored in the first half to eventually become a champion that year. Who was this person? Kobe Bryant, Kevin Durant, SGA, Nikola Jokic, or LeBron James?
The GOAT, LeBron James.
LeBron James is it.
Sir. The GOAT. Piss all y'all off. The GOAT.
Now, my question to you guys is this. Why do you think people discount LeBron James' killer instinct?
Because he's not shooting at the last shot every time. Like people tie that with like killer instinct. You got to shoot the ball to have a killer instinct. That's not true. Like I feel like demanding the ball in a certain situation, being in the clutch, making the right decision is a killer instinct. Like, you know what I mean? Like have it the whole game, not just when it's in the clutch. That's when I think people discredit that. They confuse that, like living in the moment. You know what I mean? Instead of the whole thing going on.
Yeah, I say those people are casuals because if you look up who has the most playoff buzzer beaters, it's LeBron James. So if you're hitting it in the playoffs, you must have some type of killer instinct.
Right, 1,000%.
Yeah, but see, like, again, that first narrative comes back up, right? That first person that everybody got to see do it was Jordan.
Right.
The second person was Kobe. So, like, to them, like, that's what killer instinct was because that's what was driven in, like, the media. Like, this is what killer instinct is. This is the Mamba mentality.
Right.
Mamba mentality drives me insane, bro. It's like people.
Why does it drive you insane?
Because people would be like, "Oh, this guy got up 200 shots today." Mamba mentality. Every basketball player on the planet is getting up 200 shots after a certain point in their career. That's not Mamba mentality.
Facts.
Like that's just him being a basketball player.
Right,
Like,
1,000%.
So that part I think is what hurts everybody, right? And so hurts LeBron. So for everybody, they're like, well, we don't like the guy, so it's because he doesn't take these shots or he passes to a quote unquote dude that is getting paid to make a 3-point shot.
Right.
Just as much as anybody else on that team, he's wide open. He's got to have trust in his teammates. I mean, all the greats had trust in their teammates at some point to win them a game.
I think so. For me, there's a couple things here. Now, like you said, Jordan, Kobe, they did it before LeBron. They was there before LeBron. Right. So they also have a more entertaining game, right? Like for a fan to come to a game, you want to see the best player on the court shoot all the time.
right.
LeBron James' game is more so for like people who understand the game a little bit more.
Yeah,
Not to say, you know, you
This
don't
is
understand it.
for
You know,
complex
Jordan, that would
thinkers.
loving Jordan or Kobe. That's not what I'm trying to say. But as a coach, I've never heard a parent yell out, pass the ball until we find a good shot. I've never heard that.
That's right.
Everything is shoot.
That's right.
Shoot the ball.
That's right.
So the average fan wants to see just that and they consider it killer instinct. They don't understand that because he shot the ball so much, is the reason y'all down. Like, it's because he had that killer instinct.
That's right.
It's the reason he shot y'all out the game.
Facts.
So at the end of the day, I always look at this killer instinct idea as a idea from the fan who wants to be entertained. Because I just watched not only the game I just brought up where he scored 45 in a game he could have been eliminated, but I've also watched a game where he scored 25 out of 29 points against the Detroit Pistons in 2007, which would make what, the fourth year in the league. That's not killer instinct?
He also has the highest statistical like averages in closeout games out of anybody.
Right. So the reality. See, here's the thing. We don't view I think it's just like leadership. Like leadership can come in different ways. Some leaders talk, some leaders don't. Some leaders are selfless.
Right.
It comes in different ways. Same thing with killer instinct. Would you say Magic Johnson wasn't a killer? They didn't have a killer instinct, but he scored 42 points to seal the deal in 1980 as a rookie. That's not killer instincts.
Right.
So at the end of the day, I think people want to identify with something, and one of the things that most fans want to do or want to identify with the most is to be entertained.
For sure.
Right.
They want to be entertained. And it's not entertaining to see the guy who's the best player on the court pass the ball to someone who's wide open, right? Another thing that I think LeBron falls victim to is, like you said, Kobe and Jordan was right before him. Kobe probably felt like, if I'm going to be considered great, I have to play like Jordan.
Right.
LeBron James was the next up, and people automatically assumed he wanted to be like Jordan.
Right.
So he now has to play just like Jordan for the casual fan. But that never was his game.
Facts.
That never was his game. So fans is like left in confusion. Like, how is he better than this person and he didn't do this? He didn't lead the league in scoring 10 times. That was never his goal. Like, you could tell the way he played, he wasn't trying to be that person.
Facts.
Speaking of narratives, though, what's one of the most silliest narratives you heard about LeBron James? What's the silliest narrative?
It's a list. He gets his coaches fired, teammates traded. The craziest one, I think we talked about, I don't know if it was when I was on with you or all of us, when they put that graphic up showing all the number one picks he played with.
Yeah.
I'm like, half these dudes are in the back end of their
Facts.
careers.
Facts.
Or basically bust or whatever the case was at the point. I'm like, at that point, it's like, come on, bro. Let's be real.
My favorite one is Stat Pat. He's Stat Pat.
That drives me
I
nuts,
mean,
too.
what is he supposed to be doing out there on the court?
Exactly.
Like, is he not supposed to be passing? Is he not supposed to be
Yeah.
shooting?
I don't think people understand. If you truly want to stat pad, the only thing you could stat pad is rebounds. That is it.
That's
you
it.
can't stat pad points. You can't stat pad assists.
Facts.
Like-
Facts.
Yeah, especially assists. You
Yeah.
banking on somebody else making that shot.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
My trust is in you, bro. You
Exactly.
gotta make that.
It's like,
And I think here's what and a lot of times that Stat Pat narrative is still from him still playing.
right.
And I think with him still playing, is maybe I'm not trying to project. I'm not trying to be in the man's business outside of what he does on the court.
Yeah.
But I do believe like these players this is their job.
Right.
And after this, they want some stake in some of these companies.
Right.
And some of these companies come to them and say, look, if you wanted some stake in this, you need to play a little longer so we can make some money off this.
For sure.
Jordan did it. When Jordan came back for the Wizards, they paid him, I believe, $1.2 million for those years.
Yeah.
Was he worth more than 1.2? Absolutely.
For sure.
But Jordan wanted a piece of that Wizards franchise, so they say, look,
Right.
you want a piece of the cake?
Put that
You got to
jersey
be a
on.
cake.
Yeah,
You got to
for
be a
sure.
cake this year. Put that jersey on. Bring some fans to goddamn Washington. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think not only, don't get me wrong, I think to do what LeBron is doing, like he doesn't have to play basketball. Like I think if he wins one more championship, whatever, I don't think it changed the perception of people who like him or people who don't like him.
Yeah, no, right.
So I don't think the stat patent
Right.
narrative means that much. Like I don't like how much. Which I want. What he's going to do? Be the all-time leading scorer? like what is he going to do? Like, what the hell is he going to do at this
Nah, that's
point?
facts,
Like, what
that's
is he
facts.
stat padding? Like, what is he talking about?
Yeah.
Like,
the only
is
thing
he-
I look at it as is like the reason why he's still playing is because he's like milestones he's passed in terms of being the longest player to ever do this or the oldest player to do that.
Yeah,
It's
like-
just like, but at that point, it's like
I don't
it's
think
a-
people
it's a
even
plaque.
care. I don't
It's a
think
plaque
people
on the wall. It's like,
yeah, like,
you feel me?
that's like the kid who gets the reward at the end of the year for
right.
the best attendance.
Exactly.
Like
It's
nobody
like,
cares
nobody
how
cares.
many years the dude is playing.
Yeah.
This dude is literally simply playing because of one or two things or both.
Right.
He simply loves the game or he's trying to get a piece of that pie when he's done.
Exactly.
I feel like you gotta let a game still
Yeah.
to put that time and energy into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It sounds like, again, this is just by going by what he says, what people say about him. He puts so much time in at the gym, at like recovery and all that.
Right.
There's no way you don't let a game.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's
Because at some point, like people be like, oh, he's doing it for the money. Like he has enough money.
Signed a $1 billion Nike contract.
Right. Like he
good.
doesn't need the money. I'm pretty sure he's doing from the moves he's making off the court, The reason why, because if he could have literally stayed where he was at, right?
Sure.
Like he stayed in Miami. He could have, he could have went back to Cleveland, whatever. But LA is a big market.
Sure.
There's a lot of opportunity in LA. There's more opportunity than the average fan can imagine.
For sure.
The average fan don't understand. Every day you walk outside, you will see a Lamborghini.
Facts.
You will see a Rolls Royce. You will drive past a mansion. Even if you didn't want to, you will. so I don't think people understand how much money is out here, and I don't think people understand money enough to know that just because what he's making now, he can make more for his family forever, right? I'm not sitting here saying that he's just playing for extra opportunity, but this is a job. This is a business.
For sure.
And if you want to believe that all these guys, Kobe Bryant and all these guys played for 20 years because they just love the game. They didn't want no piece of this pie that all these people made money off of them when they was done.
Something.
You're delusional. For sure. You're delusional.
Leaving here with
You're
something.
leaving here with something.
Denzel said him.
All right, here's our last question, gentlemen. This player has the most points in Olympic history for the U.S. and gold medals. Is it Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Jason Kidd, Michael Jordan, or Kevin Durant?
Kevin Durant.
Oh, there we go. We got him on the board again. Yeah, my guy, RJ. That is correct. Kevin Durant has the most points in Olympic history. How many medals do we have? Ooh,
4 of them.
4 of them. Oh, come on, RJ. You don't
Come on, RJ.
All right, that's correct. Let me ask you this, guys. When it comes to KD, before Steph, do you think KD was the NBA's golden child?
I kind of feel like he was that, like, I think LeBron's always been the golden child. But KD was like his little brother that was going to take the next jump. And then Steph came in and they played together. And then I don't know who took it after that. It's like a different person every season. But
Okay.
I agree.
Yeah, I'll go KD. He was definitely it before Steph.
Yeah, I agree. Especially if KD would have won one in OKC, he would have taken over that because then he would have beat LeBron, right?
Right.
But then what Golden State had did, it just put Steph on another planet.
Yeah, those 2 championships definitely, to me, inflated Steph a little bit. For sure.
Okay. Why do you think people changed up on KD?
I think,
left.
yeah, because he left OKC. It's the way he left. I still don't agree with it 100%, but when you listen to him talk about it, I understand it. It's like, you're not really having fun over here. They play a great brand of basketball. I'm going to go do it over here. Like, I've done it in the men's league a million times. I lost to a team in the championship. I was like, these guys move the ball. These guys want to argue all day. I'm going to go play with these guys.
Right.
Because I'm going to get
Makes
easy
sense.
shots. This hour drive I'm taking to the league is worth it now. So,
Right.
I mean, I get that aspect of it. So, I just think, as a fan, and in the time period, most of the people watching NBA now who have the main voices, we were all 12, 13 at the time. So KD was our hero. We love KD, we love OKC. And then he went over to Golden State, and we all were we don't mess with Golden State. Bron just beat him. We all Bron fans.
Right.
So I think that's really what the main thing is.
You know
in
what?
my opinion.
I say that KD was the golden child before he went to Golden State, and I my belief is that people changed up for the same reason, like you guys said, because he went to Golden State.
All right.
One thing I know about fans, right, or just fans, right, and not say I know about fans as if I'm not a fan, is that people don't like when you go off script.
Sorry.
When you go off script, is different. Right? Every sport, people want the underdog story. They want to hear how you came and you used to live in a barn and you could barely have water. The people love that, and then they want to see you start with a team that was nothing, that wasn't nothing until you got there. They didn't want to see you build with that organization and then turn that organization into this global piece of merch for everyone.
Right.
And the moment you say, you know what, I don't really like how the GMs around here talking to me, man. I got to make some moves out here for me. Because I get the fan aspect. I think that's a fun story.
Right.
I tell people all the time, some of you guys don't like basketball. Y'all like basketball stories.
Right.
Yeah.
Y'all like he he won a championship without a top 75 player.
Right.
That's a story that they gave you guys to make you feel like he did it alone.
Facts.
But he still had Hall of Famers.
Yeah, they come
Doesn't
with a-
take nothing away from him being great.
Yeah.
But it's a story that they said, hey, we got to put something out tomorrow. What you got for us?
Right.
Here's one. Oh, that's great. Let's build that one up. But the reality of it is that KD says, I just want to have control of my own life.
Right.
Right.
And I think when you wait for the GMs to control your story, you can you can mess your story up.
Yeah,
You can mess your like. Look at I like Kevin Garnett. I love Kevin Garnett's game. Obviously for obvious reasons, right? You want a power forward who's tenacious, who do the things he does. But I think Minnesota messed his story up. I think guys like Giannis, wins a championship. Now we sitting here for the last 9 months. Who's he going to get traded to? Who's on his team?
Yeah.
Who's he passing to?
That's
I
what it
think if you wait for the GMs to tell your story, they might get it wrong. In fact, there's only been a few who actually got it right. And that's because they ain't had no choice.
Yeah.
I keep telling guys this all the time. Y'all, people always want to compare it to the 80s and 90s. They didn't have that many choices. They couldn't opt out of their contract. Some of these guys are in 8-year contracts for $2 million.
Paying for everybody's
And they was the
stuff.
face of the league. So
facts.
so at the end of the day, I don't blame Kevin Durant to looking at history, because that's what we all need to do. Like we look at the history of the world
Facts.
to get a better idea how we should move.
Right.
Right? Same thing he did is I look at the history like, wait a minute. Scottie Pippen won all them rings on $2 million.
Right.
Nah, this ain't sounding too good. And this is also a league that shares revenue. So they don't care about your story because they getting paid regardless of what you.
Checks rolling in for them. No matter what.
Exactly.
Right.
So I don't mind none of these. They want to switch teams 40 more times.
Do it.
I got 40 more jerseys in my closet. You know what I mean? So for me, I think people just don't like when you change the script.
Yeah,
when
for
you
sure.
switch the script up, man. All right, there you have it, man. But before we go, make sure you guys go to goalsactivewear.com. Get yourself some merch. Get yourself a new hoodie. Get yourself a new hat. All high quality material. Make sure you guys go to goalsactivewear.com and use Real Hoopers at checkout to receive 30% off on all your purchases. Except for new merch, except for new stuff. You'll figure it out when you get there. But make sure you guys support the brand. There you have it. Another amazing show of Are You a Casual? Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share. We want to keep boosting the channel. You already know. So make sure you do it. Make sure you keep supporting. Make sure you keep showing love, and we show it back. Welcome to Score Society.